Listen to me. If you want something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. And the first thing that separates dreamers from doers is SAAS, focus. Not talent, not luck, focus. Because when you're focused, distractions don't control you. You control the direction of your life. Let me say this clearly. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody is willing to stay locked in. Staying focused on your goal means you're ready to say no to things that feel good right now so you can say yes to something greater later. First, you've got to eliminate the noises. Everybody's got an opinion about your life. Family, friends, social media, strangers who've never walked in your shoes. But hear me when I say this. If they are not paying the price, they do not get a vote. Noise will drain your energy. It will confuse your purpose. It will make you second guess a vision that God gave only to you. Focus means you stop explaining yourself to people who don't understand your grind. Close your ears to doubt and open your eyes to your destination. Second, you've got to commit when motivation disappears. Motivation is emotional. Focus is a decision. Anybody can work when they feel like it. Champions work when they don't feel like it. There will be days you wake up tired, days when progress is slow, days when it feels like nothing is working. That's not a sign to quit. That's a sign you're being tested. Staying focused means you show up anyway. You train anyway. You study anyway. You push anyway. Because discipline will take you places motivation never can. You've got to see the goal before you touch it. You've got to live with it in your mind. You've got to talk about it, write it down, visualize it every single day. When the goal is clear, focus becomes natural. You stop chasing everything because you know exactly what you're chasing. And let me tell you something, when your vision is strong, distractions start looking small. You don't quit because you can already see the finish line, even if nobody else can. Finally, you've got to outwork every excuse. Excuses are the enemy of focus. I don't have time. Nobody supports me. Listen, everybody's tired. Everybody's busy. Everybody's got problems. The difference is focused people don't let excuses decide their future. While others are scrolling, you're studying. While others are sleeping, you're grinding. While they're talking about it, you're being about it. Focus is waking up every day and asking, what can I do today to move one step closer to my goal? Let me leave you with this. Focus is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things consistently. You don't need 100 moves. You need one clear goal and relentless effort. Stay locked in, stay disciplined, stay hungry, and if you stay focused long enough, I promise you, your goal won't be able to ignore you. Let me talk to you for a moment, because staying focused on your goal is not easy. And if it was easy, everybody would be winning. Focus is pressure. Focus is sacrifice. Focus is choosing the long road when the shortcut is right in front of you. And most people fail not because they're incapable, but because they lose focus when things get uncomfortable. See, act focus starts with knowing what you want, not what sounds good, not what looks good on social media, what you truly want deep down. When your goal is unclear, your energy is scattered. You jump from one idea to another, one plan to another, one excuse to another. But when your goal is clear, your focus becomes sharp. You stop chasing everything and you start chasing the one thing that actually matters. Let me be real with you. Distractions are designed to look harmless. A little scrolling, a little procrastination, a little delay. But those little things steal big dreams. Focus means you guard your time like your life depends on it, because it does. Every hour you waste is an hour you'll never get back. And the people who win are the ones who respect time more than comfort. Now understand, this fast focus requires pain. You're going to miss out. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to watch others relax while you're still grinding. And your mind will try to talk you out of your own dream. It'll say, take a break. You deserve rest. You can do it tomorrow. But hear me, there's a difference between rest and quitting. Focus is knowing when to pause without losing momentum. Another thing, stop waiting for perfect conditions. Focused people don't wait for everything to line up. They line things up while moving. You might not have all the resources. You might not have all the support. You might not even have all the confidence. But if you've got focus, you've got enough to start. Momentum is built through action, not waiting. Let me say this loud, Estress. Focus is built in private. Nobody sees the early mornings. Nobody sees the late nights. Nobody sees the rejection, the self-doubt, the fear. But that's where champions are created, when nobody is watching. That's when focus matters most, because what you do in the dark eventually shows up in the light. And listen, your environment matters. If you stay around people who complain, you'll lose focus. If you stay around people who are comfortable, you'll get comfortable. Focused people are intentional about who they listen to, who they learn from, and who they allow close to their vision. Not everyone can go where you're going, and that's okay. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear you as focus is choosing your future over your feelings' sake. Some days you won't feel like working. Some days you won't feel confident. Some days you won't feel strong. But focus doesn't wait for feelings to change. It moves despite them. Feelings come and go. Purpose stays. So if you're tired, rest, but don't quit. If you're discouraged, pray, but don't quit. If you're struggling, adjust, but don't quit. Stay focused. Stay locked in. Stay committed to the process. Because when you stay focused long enough, consistency turns into confidence. Confidence turns into results. And results turn into a life you once only dreamed about. And remember this, the goal is not chasing you. You've got to chase it every single day. Stay focused. Your future is watching, and let me talk to the ones who are tired but still dreaming, the ones who started strong but feel weak right now. Staying focused on your goal is not about how loud you start. It's about how strong you finish. Anybody can be excited in the beginning, but focus is revealed when the excitement fades and the work remains. Seize focus is a daily fight. Every morning you wake up, your goal is competing with distractions. Your phone wants your attention. Comfort wants your loyalty. Fear wants control. And if you don't decide what you're focused on, something else will decide for you. Focus is not automatic, it's intentional. Let me tell you something powerful. You can't be focused and entertained at the same time. Entertainment is designed to keep you comfortable. Focus is designed to make you uncomfortable. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth happens when you push past what's familiar and commit to what's necessary. If you want extraordinary results, you've got to live an extraordinary level of discipline. Now hear this, focus demands patience. We live in a world that wants everything fast. Fast money, fast success, fast recognition. But real goals take time. Real change takes time. Real mastery takes time. When you're focused, you don't panic because progress looks slow. You understand that slow progress is still progress. And quitting only guarantees one thing, failure. Another thing that kills focus is comparison. Stop watching other people's timelines. Their chapter 10 is not your chapter 2. Focused people don't compete with others. They compete with who they were yesterday. Every day you should ask yourself, am I better than I was last week? If the answer is yes, stay locked in. If the answer is no, adjust. But don't give up. Let me say this clearly. Focus is about identity. You don't just do focused actions. You become a focused person. When your identity changes, your habits change. You stop asking, do I feel like it? And start asking, is this aligned with my goal? That shift will change your life. Because focused people don't negotiate with distractions. They eliminate them. And understand this. Focus doesn't mean perfection. You will mess up. You will lose a day. You will make mistakes. But focus means you don't let one bad day turn into a bad life. You get back up, you refocus, you recommit. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Let me talk about sacrifice for a moment. Focus costs something. It costs late nights. It costs early mornings. It costs saying no when others say yes. It costs being misunderstood. But the price of focus is always cheaper than the price of regret. Regret lasts longer than sacrifice ever will. And listen, focus turns pressure into power. When life gets heavy, unfocused people fold. Focused people adapt. They learn. They grow. Pressure doesn't break them. It builds them. The same weight that crushes others strengthens you when your focus is right. So if you're in a season where nobody believes in you, good. If you're in a season where results are slow, good. If you're in a season where it feels lonely, good. Because focus is built in those seasons. Stay locked in. Stay disciplined. Stay hungry. Your goal is not impossible. It's just waiting for you to focus long enough. Remember this, as focus is not about what you want. It's about what you're willing to give up to get it. I stay focused, and your future will thank you. And then let me speak to the part of you that's been tested, the part of you that's been pushed, stretched, and still hasn't seen the results you prayed for. Staying focused on your goal is not just about chasing success. It's about surviving the process without losing yourself. Because the process will try to break you before it builds you. Understand this first. Focus is a mindset before it's a method. If your mind is weak, your focus will be weak. That's why you've got to train your mind every single day. What you listen to, what you watch, what you speak, all of it either sharpens your focus or dulls it. You can't feed your mind negativity and expect positive discipline. Protect your mindset like your future depends on it, because it does. Let me tell you something real. Focus means showing up when nobody cares. No applause, no recognition, no likes, no shares, just you and the work. And that's where most people quit. They need validation to stay consistent. But focused people don't need to be seen. They need to be effective. They understand that rewards are delayed, but they always show up. Another thing, focus requires emotional control. You can't let your emotions drive your decisions. One bad comment shouldn't derail your purpose. One failure shouldn't define your future. One slow week shouldn't make you abandon your vision. Focused people feel emotions, but they don't follow them. They follow their commitment. Hear me clearly. Focus is saying no to good things so you can say yes to great things. Not everything that looks productive is purposeful. You can stay busy and still be unfocused. You've got to ask yourself, is this moving me closer to my goal or just keeping me occupied? Busy will drain you. Focus will build you. And let's talk about consistency. A focus without consistency is just intention. You've got to do the work daily, not when it's convenient, not when it's easy, daily. Small actions repeated over time create massive results. You don't need a breakthrough. You need a routine. Focused people trust the process even when progress is invisible. Now listen, focus demands faith. Faith that your effort matters. Faith that the seeds you're planting will grow. Faith that the grind will pay off even when you can't see the harvest yet. Most people quit right before the breakthrough because they lose focus in the waiting season. Don't let impatience rob you of what persistence will deliver. Let me say this. Focus turns discipline into destiny. When you stay locked in long enough, become character. Character becomes reputation. Reputation opens doors you never thought possible. But it all starts with focus, quiet, consistent, relentless focus. And understand this truth. Focus doesn't make life easier. It makes you stronger. You'll still face problems. You'll still face pressure. But you won't fold under it. Because you know why you're doing what you're doing. Purpose gives pain a reason. So if you feel overlooked, stay focused. If you feel tired, stay focused. If you feel tempted to quit, stay focused. Because the goal you're chasing is also shaping you. And one day, the discipline you hated will introduce you to the life you prayed for. Remember this and never forget it. As focus is the bridge between where you are and where you're called to be, stay focused, stay committed, stay hungry. Your moment is coming.